Well, we're going on an outing today, and I'm actually driving. Yay! So yeah, we're actually going to check out some the new 2023 RVs, and heading out to Camping World. So we'll be hitting the road right after this. Dawn should be coming out the door right about now. You have your keys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got them back from Bev.
Oh, good. All right. So outing today.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Steven.
Thank you. Na 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 na. Say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. Yeah.
So we're gonna go buy a new RV.
Buy a new RV for my birthday? Mm-hmm. You heard it. She said it. Camping World of Avondale. Mm-hmm. This should be fun. Just an outing. If we don't do anything other than that is fine.
See what we can get ourselves into.
Okay, got to check this out by Coleman. I guess if you want something more than a teardrop, you got some high-tech stuff in there. You got an air conditioner. I think that's what that is. Bed slides out, a little bit of storage, outdoor cooking. Today's price, 16 grand. Oh, cool. Though I don't think there is a bathroom. That's the only thing. But it's cute. It's not very big, but if you want lightweight, this is it.
Checking out the new 368 MBI Cougar.
Much deeper.
Much deeper in here, which is nice. I like that. Whoops.
That mattress looks really good.
Yeah, it does. And I'm not straining myself to, the closet's a little different, which is interesting. You've got shelves down here.
I like the trifold doors though. The
trifold doors are really nice. Yeah.
So it needs to be loosened up a little bit.
Yeah, they need to be fixed a little. But, and then they have the hangers up above. So you have USB on either side, and you have plugs up above. So if you have a CPAC or something, or you just want to charge your phone or something overnight, it's up there. I'd love to get that.
I know. It's just, that had to have been after. I don't know if it was aftermarket or not.
It had to have been aftermarket.
They stopped doing the box. Yeah, they got the doors. That's cool.
And then this one, which is nice.
So more storage in the bathroom.
Yeah. And then you have this and this. Now this isn't as deep as ours is, but it's still pretty good. A lot of storage.
Don, the towel bar. Gee,
I know. I saw the towel. The towel bar. Yes. Actually, I think a bar towel's only one would fit on.
Is that that's not the rain sensor?
No, not rain sensor, but it's good.
Yeah, looks like it's easier to get out the clean.
Oh.
Reminds me, we gotta clean ours.
It's interesting.
Oh,
I see how it opens. Oh, that's cool. Instead of the little
instead of the crank.
Crank thing. That looks like a power.
In command. Instrument storage. So in command, yeah, that's right. All the controls are in the in command now.
Yes.
Oh, link to the phone. Awesome. Awesome.
Oh yeah. Here's this down here instead of in my kitchen, which is nice. I love the new lighting now. I really like the new lighting. That's really
neat. A lot of extra storage. Smart charger. Control. Well, we didn't shoot a lot, and we just saw the one rig, but that's the one we want. I've been in love with that floor plan ever since the first one I saw like that. So Anyways, eventually, we're not doing any deals today, but maybe when we get back to Indiana, we might start looking seriously again then. Well, we had a chance to look at that 368 MBI Cougar. That is the model that we've always been thinking about, but there's a couple of issues with that one that we discovered this time around. We didn't look at any of the rigs. That's really the floor plan that we've been in love with since day one. And what I noticed, very stark, almost IKEA-like fixtures and decor settings. I mean, it's very stark. There's not a lot of what I would consider those little fine touches that makes it look more homey. Maybe it was the table and chairs, but there was a lot of things like the light fixture in the kitchen over the sink. It's just a wedge box with lights coming out of it. The window coverings seemed very plain to me. The roof, where in ours we've got this really cool slatted dark wood against the white roof, and this one just is white strips going across. It blends in with the roof. It doesn't give you any style. So basically, yeah, I don't think this is the one we really want now. Now, we did a little bit more research, and I know I won't have it for this video, but we looked at the High Country again. Not to be putting the Cougar down, it's a great rig, but I think we're gonna be a lot happier with the High Country. Okay, back in my office here. Coming back in the office. It's windy outside. Hopefully the wind has kind of dropped down a bit. Let's do this. I wanted to mention a couple of things about as we're going through these three different Cougars, and this is what's so cool about Keystone. It's not a one-size-fits-all anywhere in the RV world. What is one person's absolute favorite knockdown perfect rig ever is not the same for someone else. What trim in one is not the same for everybody. Like, one may have a trim that just talks to you. And that's what's so awesome about Keystone. Look at the fifth wheels alone. Between the two different categories of fifth wheels they've got, there are like 15 different models before you even get to the trim as far as brand names. So there's a lot out there to choose from in the Keystone world. I love the fact how they support and back their customers. That's why we are ambassadors. This has really been a great opportunity we've had with them. So just to let you know, that Cougar version of the Mid-Bunk, for some people just trying to get in and they're on a budget, or they're not doing the full-time travel thing, that might be perfect for you. Or you just might like that more basic, clean line look. You might be the one that loves that IKEA style that's just like very clean lines. Some of you might want more style. Some of you might need more room or don't need as much room. So each one will fit someone else's purpose. We're fine. Wow, wind is really kicking up. I should get a little bit of video of that. Anyways, yeah, so we basically, what I'm basically saying is that there are so many different Keystones out there, and even in the mid-bunk design, that you're gonna find something that fits your style. And that's why we're saying we really think now in 2023 and most likely 2024, the High Country is kind of what we're looking at. So yeah, I'm watching the wall kind of bowing in and out here, so that's about, let's push that back out. I'm pretty sure that's a design feature where before this thing will blow over and hit and fly to the next side, it'll kind of fold itself down on purpose. Yeah, we got some pretty strong winds here in Arizona today. Anyways, so that's it. Let's go ahead and move on to where we left off. Okay, so that takes us into the bathroom and into the living room. But now the bathroom was nice in the Cougar, but it's the same bathroom in the High Country. You get a little bit of extra sink space. That's nice. Let's see, was there anything else? They both came with the Whisper Quiet Air, which is a big reason why we want to upgrade from what we have. We're tired of having volume at 100% on the TV if we're trying to watch TV and have the air on at the same time. So that doesn't work very well. And the bedroom, once again, there's no real trim, no real style, and it looks a little nicer in the in the high country than what the Cougar has. The Cougar is a very more of a bare bones. Now, once again, you're coming in at a much lower cost. We got the Montana, the high country, and the Cougar side by side here. MSRP, as I told you, 132 versus 102 versus 89. They're all full-size rigs. Shipping weight is gradually gets heavier as you move up to the Montana. Carrying capacity is definitely greater than the Cougar, but I'm not worried about that so much. Hitch weight, pretty big difference there. Now the Montana high country right in the middle. Nice hitch weight going on. The length, 39.3, and the whole reason behind that is the maximum size that Cougars can be built, because the factory is designed to handle that size maximum. But the Montana can actually go up to over 40 feet, and they do. Height is pretty much the same across the board, 1 more inch on the Montana. Going through underpasses and all that, you want to make sure you're good. Let's see, this is a big one, freshwater tank. Montana only has 70 gallons, Cougar 75. The high country, 91 gallons. So it's kind of designed to be able to do boondocking and be able to stay out for quite a long time. Gray water tank, once again, 88 gallons for the Montana and high country, but 76 for the Cougar. Wastewater, 11 gallons more in the high country and the Montana than over the Cougar. So that's actually some big numbers that to consider there, depending on what kind of camping you might see yourself doing. The heat pump is nice, the fact that you've got both heat and air coming through those ducts. You do have the 2 AC units, and they are whisper quiet, which is great. Let's see, kitchen island, pantry, they all say yes. Though once again, the Montana pantry is very small. It's like right there. That's the pantry, this one little spot. In the Montana high country, you have pantry here, and you have that breakfast nook that has storage above and below. In the Cougar, that little thing right here is your pantry. The refrigerator, the Cougar has a 16 cubic foot, 12 volt. Here they don't call it residential, but it's almost residential size. It's a really nice side-by-side refrigerator freezer, but it's still only 16 cubic feet, where you get a full 18 cubic feet residential fridge in the high country and the Montana. They do all come with the SolarFlex system. Most of them, even though they claim they start with the 200i as the base model, they almost always will show up. In fact, I don't even know if Montanas or Cougars, if Keystone even puts any out with 200. All right, so that was basically our outing and looking at the rig. We have talked about upgrading. We're still on the fence. Do we put the table and chairs back in? We're still having that debate, and we probably will up until the day before we leave. And that gives me the day to actually pull out the desk and put a table and chairs in. But I don't think we're going to be upgrading this summer, because now we're talking the Montana. We have some things we want to do to get more prepared for that kind of a move, both financially and so forth. And I won't go into detail, but yeah, we are talking a pretty good chunk more, and we just want to make sure that we're going to be able to cover that and get the lender in line before we start. So we're going to go ahead and end this video here. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscription button. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel if you like it. Hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when we post every Sunday at 2 o'clock. And until then, safe travels.